Hello, humans. Thanks for watching the Addison's Agenda YouTube channel, which is part of the newly relaunched Addison's Agenda Network. Okay, really, it's just me? It just sounds more impressive to call my channel, website, blog, and social media profiles a network. I founded Addison's Agenda as an outlet for my activism coming out of grad school. It was during my studies for a master's in digital storytelling that I came to accept myself as a transgender person. And I used my studies there to figure out what that means. I approached the issues around being trans like a journalist would, since that's essentially what my degree was about. I learned about biology, neurology, genetics, history, psychology, and more to produce educational videos about trans people and gender theory as my final project for the degree. Addison's Agenda was what I named the website I had to create on the school's servers for the project. It's a play on supposed trans or gay agenda that certain conspiracy theorists promote to make the LGBTQ community seem sinister. Initially, it was supposed to be just for the project, and I planned to take it down once I graduated. Then, someone pointed out that I could do some good and make a little money on the side by offering what I learned as a public speaker. I love the idea of teaching what I just learned. Thus, the Addison's Agenda website left the school servers and became my primary outlet for advocacy for the trans and LGBTQ community. Since then, life has continued to throw things at me. After various weird ailments and injuries, and my kid having many of those same issues, we were both diagnosed with hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. This genetic connective tissue disorder causes some of the tissues in my body to be weaker than typical. Oddly, that diagnosis led to my being diagnosed with ADHD, which, for some reason, often occurs with HEDS. My presentation was unusual in that I have inattentive type ADHD with low hyperactivity, along with some autistic features, though I am not on the autistic spectrum. So the psychologist and psychiatrist that I saw through the years missed it. I had both of these disorders my whole life, but it took until I was in middle age for doctors to put two and two together and figure it out. I lived all through school, college, and 2 master's degrees coping with being neurodivergent in a neurotypical world. Reading about the signs of ADHD in adults, I knew that a lot of what I had been through, a lot of my difficulties with dealing with employment and my relationships all stemmed from being neurodivergent. If I had known that I was neurodivergent sooner in life, I could have been on the right medications. I could have had the right therapy. It's possible that many of those difficulties would never have happened if I had been aware of the signs sooner. If I had known about HEDS, I could have avoided some of the worst complications of the disorder that I have suffered from and are continuing to deal with. So HEDS and ADHD became something else to add to my activism. Maybe talking about these disorders and my experiences with them will help others see the signs in themselves or a loved one and help them understand what they are dealing with. I try to make the videos on this channel fun, even though they deal with some serious issues. That's one of the reasons I added my random bits of thought videos to lighten things up after talking about leg spasms. Thanks for watching the Addison's Agenda, the YouTube channel. I hope you will find something here to like. Peace and long life.